This is a CBS 11 News First Alert Weather Day Update.
Hey everybody, CBS 11 meteorologist Dennis Brown on this First Alert Weather Day. Thanks for watching CBS News Dallas-Fort Worth. Let me take you back on our time lapse here in Arlington, where we had a strong line of showers and storms to move through, a squall line. You'll see how dark it got and the rain that moved through. We've had some windy conditions and also some wet pavement on some of the roadways this morning and now into the afternoon, and you'll see why. We still have wet weather on First Alert radar. You'll notice that we've seen some of the strongest thunderstorms and really that strongest line over to the east at this point as it continues moving east at about 40 to 45 miles an hour or so. But check out the Metroplex. You'll notice that we still have some heavier rain now starting to move back into the picture here over toward Tarrant County, parts of Denton County. And so we can't rule out some more gusty winds out there, but not as strong as we saw them on that leading edge of it earlier. But you'll see that wet weather through Keller right now, areas along 35W. And also check out what we're seeing over to the east here. This is the line that really brought with it some of the strongest thunderstorms, strongest winds earlier today. And it's mainly over Kaufman County. You'll see Kaufman, Terrell here toward the Rosser community, Kemp, and that continues toward areas farther to the south. You'll see Rice there. And areas just to the north of Corsicana will likely see a couple more showers and also some gusty winds, but that line is not as impressive as it was a bit earlier. And you'll notice what I was just talking about over Tarrant County, Parker County, even areas here near Granbury, seeing some heavier rain and likely also some gusty winds at times, where you see some of those red and orange colors there that we'll continue watching. All this is mainly moving to the east and northeast a bit more. And you'll see some more wet weather that we're tracking over Johnson County. So this leading edge here, again, not as vibrant, not as potent as it was a bit earlier, but it will still spread toward Corsicana at 106. You'll see, how about Maybank there at 114? Near the Canton community at 126. How about Alba there at 138, and then Athens at 146, and Mineola at 153. Still can't rule out some gusty winds, though. And we still need to watch out for some of these areas here because we could, in fact, that's a little lightning there that I'm seeing just to the west of Hillsborough. So there are these southern communities, southeastern communities here in North Texas that could still see maybe a couple more stronger thunderstorms and some severe weather. But we're also watching this. You'll notice in the western portions of North Texas, not as much wet weather and not as strong, except for that line that's now moving through parts of Parker County, even for Tarrant County. A little bit of a break from some of the rain, and then you'll notice some more showers and storms in parts of the panhandle of Texas. But we still have the cold front that will move through the area, so we can't completely take out that threat for rain and some more gusty winds and maybe a couple thunderstorms that could be strong to severe. I show you the temperatures, and you'll notice where some of the warmest weather is located, where you see the 70s, like 74 in Corsicana, 75 in Athens, 74 degrees in Terrell, 73 in Greenville. Otherwise, we've had that one line kind of work over our atmosphere a bit, and it's cooled us down into the low to mid 60s. But still, with the cold front still to our west, we can't rule out still some more showers and some more storms coming through. So we track things with Futurecast. This is our model, the HRRR here. So it's our high-resolution model. And you'll see overall, as it continues pushing most of this line to the east, you'll still notice some of those vibrant colors there in the forms of red and orange colors indicating some heavy rain. Still can't rule out some more thunderstorms. But this region here, you'll see toward even 3:30, it still wants to say, okay, something else could happen in this general vicinity here. So we can't rule out more gusty winds, can't rule out an isolated tornado still. So we're going to be watching First Alert radar closely for the next several hours. Maybe a little break for some of us toward 5 and 6, but still dealing with some rough weather, the potential for it, farther to the southeast. Then look what the model does. It wants to paint a few more showers and some thunderstorms sometime after 6 or 7, moving in from west to east. That's toward 8:45, so closer to 9 o'clock. We're still dealing with some wet weather in the area. And then as we head into the overnight period, things really start to wind down. So by the time, if you're up very late, things will start winding down just a bit. But we're not expecting rain all day on your Tuesday. In fact, most of this wet weather will be gone, most likely before sunrise. So that will be great news for us. But we'll hang on to some clouds out there. You'll see the rest of the afternoon forecast. Look at the temperatures. Upper 60s, low 70s. We might see the temperatures jump up a bit more. But overall, a lot of us will see some 60s. And then you'll see temperatures at 8 o'clock at 66, 64 degrees. And the rain chances start going down as well once we move into the overnight period there. Now, I want to show you the First Alert 7-day forecast. You'll see that as we push through the next several days, the weather hazard that we'll have to deal with tomorrow will be the gusty winds for the northwest at 20 to 30 miles an hour. There could be some gusts around 35, maybe up to 40. 40 miles an hour. I've seen one from one of our models. Mostly sunny skies as we push through the morning. So we've got to deal with some clouds early on. Then we'll see more sunshine as we go through the morning hours, and especially in the afternoon. 74 for your Wednesday, mid-70s for your Thursday. You'll notice our next chance of wet weather late Thursday into your Friday. It's going to come with another frontal system there, so you'll see temperatures in the mid-70s Thursday, mid-60s for Friday, and middle 60s also into Saturday before the temperatures jump back into the low 70s into Sunday. So we're watching First Alert radar very closely. We're still keeping an eye on our forecast models. We're not done with this First Alert weather day just yet. All right, we still have more activity to go and more hours to go before the day is done. So keep it here on CBS News Dallas-Fort Worth. Also join us for CBS News, CBS 11 at 4 o'clock this afternoon for the latest First Alert forecast with meteorologist Jeff Ray and also our chief meteorologist Scott Padgett. And we'll keep you posted about any developments with our weather as we go through the afternoon.
This has been a CBS 11 News First Alert Weather Day update.